Congratulations on your choice of a 1995 Blazer, and welcome to the Chevrolet family. Chevrolet created the sport utility vehicle market in 1983, and with the exciting new additions and improvements for 1995, Blazer will continue to be the most dependable and longest-lasting vehicle in its class.
Over the next few minutes, we'll discuss the features and controls that have made Blazer such an exciting vehicle and an excellent value. For more detailed explanations, please see your owner's manual. Now, let's get started.
Aerodynamic styling helps improve fuel economy, and extra sound deadening insulation contributes to a quiet, relaxing ride.
Superior underbody and underhood rust and corrosion protection and a base coat clear coat paint treatment will help keep your Blazer looking showroom new.
The standard solar ray tinted glass reduces glare and helps keep the interior cool in sunlight.
Your engine will provide exceptional performance. The standard 4.3-liter six-cylinder engine is both powerful and fuel efficient. This 190 horsepower central port fuel-injected engine delivers confident starting and smooth acceleration in any type of weather.
Whether you have a Blazer with the standard electronic 4-speed automatic transmission or a 2-door model with the optional 5-speed manual transmission with overdrive, you'll enjoy smooth, responsive shifting.
Blazer's standard power anti-lock front disc rear drum brakes provide sure-footed stopping power that lets you steer under severe braking conditions. The anti-lock brake system includes special diagnostic features.
With an ABS system, it is no longer necessary to pump the brakes in an emergency situation. Just hold the brake pedal down and let the anti-lock brakes work for you. You will feel the brake pedal vibrate or buzz. Also during an emergency stop, the ABS control unit under the hood will emit a groaning noise, and the wheels will make a loud chirping noise. These are all signs that your ABS system has been activated and is working properly.
We recommend that when you leave your Blazer, place the manual transmission in reverse or the automatic transmission in park. Then set the parking brake located to the left of the brake pedal. To disengage the parking brake, use the release at the lower left side of the instrument panel. As a special note, if you have the four-wheel drive system, never leave the transfer case in the neutral position when parked, since the vehicle could still roll even though the automatic transmission is in park or the manual transmission is in reverse. Section 4 in your owner's manual offers additional information on parking and leaving your vehicle.
Blazer has been engineered with a selection of suspension packages to ensure that your Blazer has the ride and handling you want.
Under the hood, Blazer is also designed for your convenience. To open the hood, hold the release lever below the left-hand side of the instrument panel. Then go to the front of the vehicle and open the hood using the secondary release just right of center on the driver's side. Use the prop rod at the front of the engine compartment to hold the hood open.
You will see that routine maintenance is made convenient with well-marked and easily accessible locations under the hood. Items which should be checked regularly include the engine oil, automatic transmission fluid, brake fluid, coolant, power steering fluid, air filter, and windshield washer fluid. For more detailed information on checking these fluids and other self-maintenance procedures, read sections 6 and 7 in your owner's manual.
Inside, Blazer has 3-point passive front lap and shoulder belts for all outboard passengers and lap belts for center passengers. The rear outboard positions on 4-door Blazers feature lap and shoulder belts with child comfort guides. The child comfort guide may be adjusted to hold the shoulder belt in a position comfortable for the passenger.
To help protect your most precious cargo, child security door locks come standard on all 4-door models. This feature allows you to lock the rear doors so that they can't be opened from the inside. For your convenience, a new single 2-sided key opens all doors, rear hatch, and the ignition switch.
A driver's side facial airbag is standard on your Blazer. The airbag is located in the middle of the steering wheel and will inflate in moderate to severe frontal or near frontal crashes only. It's designed to supplement the protection of a properly adjusted safety belt, which you should wear at all times when traveling in your Blazer. The airbag is not designed to inflate in rollovers, side impacts, or rear impacts.
Upon activation, You may hear a very loud sound as the airbag inflates and deflates. This will all happen in about the time it takes you to blink an eye. The deflated bag will not obstruct your visibility.
Blazer offers a host of standard interior features to make driving comfortable and to reduce fatigue. Extra acoustical insulation in the dash panel, doors, floor, and under the hood contribute to a quiet, relaxing ride.
Look around the interior and you'll notice everything from the seats to the instrumentation has been designed with your comfort and convenience in mind.
Blazers equipped with split bench seats have a center armrest and 2 cup holders located on the front of the seat. Just squeeze the latch at the front of the cup holder and pull it straight out. The liner removes for easy cleaning and is dishwasher safe. Additional 2-cup depressions are provided in the glove box door.
Reclining front seats provide maximum comfort and support. To adjust the angle of your seat back, lift the lever on the outboard side of your seat near the floor. Move the seat to the position you want and release the lever.
To move your manual front seat forward or back, pull the lever at the front outboard side of the cushion to the side. Move the seat into position and release the lever. A standard manual lumbar adjustment is featured on Blazers with bucket seats. The knob is located on the outboard side of the driver and passenger bucket seats. If you have the deluxe power driver's seat, the controls are located on the left side of the seat base.
To lower the split folding rear seats, locate the handles in the upper center of the seat backs. Push back on the seat backs as you pull up on the handles. Pull the seat back forward and down until it latches in the down position. With the rear seats folded, you have a length of almost 48 inches on 2-door models and about 58 inches on 4-door models. When you fold the seat back up, release the seat back latch and be sure it locks into place.
Additional convenient storage pockets have been added in the front doors. 4-door models include rear door storage pockets.
A full-size spare tire is standard on all Blazers. The tire is mounted on the driver's side rear wall panel on 2-door models and under the body on 4-door models. The jacking equipment is neatly stored in a compartment in the driver's side rear wall panel.
Your carpet, floor mats, cloth seats, and cloth door panels have been treated with Scotchgard fabric protector. This makes food spills and other messes a lot easier to clean up and helps your interior look new longer.
If your Blazer is equipped with the optional cargo security shade, just grab the handle and pull the shade to unroll it and latch the posts into the slots on the right inside trim panel.
Blazers equipped with the optional overhead console package have reading lights in the console. They can be turned on and off by pressing in on the button by each light. The lights can also be swiveled to point in the direction you want. There are also 2 storage compartments, which can be used to store small items, like your sunglasses, and a compartment for your garage door opener. Also included in this package are an electric compass, outside temperature gauge, and overhead light.
If you have power windows, the controls are on each of the side doors. The driver's window has an express down feature. To lower the driver's window all the way, you only need to push the control once, and you don't need to hold it down. To stop the window partway, press the control up briefly. 4-door vehicles have a lockout feature on the driver's door to prevent passengers from operating the power windows.
The headlights and taillights are operated by pushing the switches to the left of the instrument cluster. High and low beams of the headlights are controlled by pulling the turn signal lever toward you until it clicks, then releasing it.
The wheel to the right of the light switches controls the intensity of the instrument panel lights when the parking lights or headlights are illuminated. Turn the dial up to brighten the instrument panel lights. By turning the dial up or down, you can vary the brightness of your backlit instruments. Turn the dial all the way up to turn on your interior lights. The optional fog lamp switch is located under the headlight switch. Refer to Section 2 in the owner's manual for additional information on lighting features and controls.
The turn signal lever also controls the operation of the windshield wipers and washers. The delay wipers allow you to vary the time interval between wiper sweeps for as long as 16 seconds. Once the wipers are on, turning the delay control band away from you controls the amount of wiper delay. The closer the wiper control band is to the low position, the more often the wipers will move. The low and high positions provide continuous wiper action, while pushing the paddle on the turn signal lever engages the windshield washers. For continual washing, you must push and hold the paddle down. When you release the paddle, the washers will stop. For a single wiping cycle, turn the wiper band toward you to mist, then release the band.
Blazer's instrument panel has easy-to-read gauges with soft backlighting, so your eyes won't get tired during long drives.
At the center of your gauges is a speedometer. Inside the speedometer is an odometer and trip odometer. The optional tachometer is located to the right of the speedometer. It shows the engine speed in revolutions per minute.
Your instruments also include several smaller gauges and warning lights. The engine temperature gauge lets you know if your engine temperature is too high if the gauge pointer moves into the red area. There are also gauges which let you know if there's a problem with your charging system or engine oil pressure. The warning zone on these gauges is also marked by a red area on the gauge.
Your fuel gauge shows the relative amount of fuel in your tank. Remember, the engine must be running for the readings to be accurate.
Other warning and reminder lights include a service engine soon light, a seatbelt reminder, a brake light, an anti-lock brake light, and a supplemental restraint system light.
Most of these lights come on momentarily when you start your car to let you know they're working and are not cause for concern. If one comes on and stays on while you're driving, consult your owner's manual for more information or see your dealer as soon as possible.
Your Blazer is equipped with an onboard computer which monitors the operation of the emission control system. This system is called OBD2, or Onboard Diagnostics, second generation, and is intended to assure that emissions are at acceptable levels for the life of the vehicle, helping to produce a cleaner environment. The service engine soon light comes on to indicate when service is required. This system will anticipate component deterioration or other problems before a failure actually occurs, which may prevent serious damage to your vehicle. It is also designed to assist your service technician in correctly diagnosing any malfunction.
For your convenience and accessibility, the fuse panel is located on the side of the instrument panel on the driver's side. Fuse locations are illustrated in Section 6 of the owner's manual.
Your heating, air conditioning controls help you maintain a comfortable interior temperature. The knob on the right sets fan speed. The upper knob controls the temperature of air from the vents. Move the knob to the red and you'll get warmer temperatures, to the blue for cooler air.
The standard air conditioning on all 1995 Blazers uses non-CFC R134A refrigerant. You can turn on the air conditioning for cooled air by rotating the lower knob to Max AC, Norm AC, or Bi-level AC, and rotating the temperature select knob to the blue area.
When the control is in the Max AC position, interior conditioned air is blended with a small amount of outside air and distributed through the instrument panel outlets. This provides maximum cooling, except on hot days when the temperature inside the car is higher than the outside temperature. On these days, begin cooling in the Norm AC or Bi-level AC positions and switch to Max AC later.
When the control is in the Norm AC position, outside air is conditioned and directed through the instrument panel outlets. When the Bi-level AC position is selected, outside air is conditioned and directed through the heater, defogger, and instrument panel outlets.
When the vent position is selected, outside air is directed through the instrument panel vents. When the heat position is selected, heated air comes out through the heater floor vents. The blend position directs outside air through the heater floor vents and the windshield defroster vents. When the defrost position is selected, outside air is conditioned and directed through the defogger outlets.
For increased rear seat comfort, we've added rear heater ducts which help distribute heat evenly throughout your Blazer's interior. This feature helps to keep rear seat passengers comfortable.
Your glove box contains a leatherette portfolio with your owner's manual and maintenance schedule, the warranty and assistance information booklet, and the tire warranty booklet.
To fully enjoy and preserve the investment in your new automobile, please read all of the information supplied in your portfolio.
Included in your portfolio is information about Chevrolet Geo Roadside Assistance, which gives you access to roadside help 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Calling 1-800-CHEV-USA connects you with the Roadside Assistance Center, where highly trained advisors will help solve your problem.
If your problem cannot be resolved over the telephone, a roadside advisor can coordinate a variety of quality services through Chevrolet's dealer network and their preferred service providers. Available services include towing, key cutting, and car rental, among others.
We would like to remind you that on side 2 of this tape, you'll find additional information and operational tips about the special options you may have purchased to customize your new Blazer. It also includes information on the use of child restraint devices.
This side of the program discusses trailering tips, special options, and optional sound systems you may have purchased to customize your new Blazer. There will be a few seconds of silence between each selection.
Child restraint procedures. For the safety of children and infants traveling in your vehicle, you should always secure them in an infant or child seat restraint according to applicable laws. The information or instructions included with the infant or child seat will specify whether it should be used with an infant or an older child. With General Motors truck safety belts, there is no additional equipment necessary to secure the child or infant seat restraint in your vehicle, unless the restraint requires a top anchor as specified by the restraint installation instructions. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for the installation of the infant or child seat, and be sure to pull the shoulder belt all the way out of the retractor to set the lock. Child seat restraints that have a top strap should be placed in a rear outside seat position. The top strap can then be secured to the rear tie-down brackets in the cargo area. For complete information on installing the child or infant restraint system in your vehicle, be sure to read Section 1 of your owner's manual. This information is of vital importance for the safety of you and your passengers.
Off-road driving. For the safety of both you and your passengers, please drive your Blazer carefully both on and off-road. Two important factors to keep in mind when off-roading are that you and your passengers must always wear your safety belts, and you should always drive on marked trails only. Also, make sure that the loads that you're carrying are properly secured to prevent them from moving when the terrain gets rough. For more information on off-roading safety tips and driving procedures, be sure to read Section 4 in your owner's manual.
Trailering tips. Your new Blazer is a versatile vehicle designed to carry people and cargo. But bear in mind that towing a trailer and/or carrying cargo will affect handling, durability, and fuel economy. The certification label is on the driver's door lock pillar. This label offers information on maximum gross vehicle weight, maximum gross axle weights your vehicle can safely handle, and recommended tire inflation pressures. The maximum loaded trailer weight your vehicle can tow depends upon the total weight of the vehicle, including passengers, cargo, and additional options purchased.
Your Blazer comes with a 5-lead trailering harness taped and bundled in the left corner of the vehicle. The harness has no connector. If you'd like to have one installed, you should have a qualified service person wire your harness for you.
To learn more about the trailering aspects of your Blazer, your Chevy dealer can supply you with product literature which includes trailering tips and cautions, and can assist you in determining that your needs don't exceed the load or trailering capabilities of your new Blazer.
Four-wheel drive. With four-wheel drive, you'll be able to keep your vehicle moving through a wide variety of road conditions. However, you should avoid driving on dry pavement while in four-wheel drive. Driving with four wheels engaged on dry pavement will increase tire wear, cause hard transfer case shifting, and reduce fuel economy.
If you have a manual Instatrack system, you can shift from two-wheel drive to four-high, or from four-high back to two-wheel drive while the vehicle is moving without pressing the transfer case shift lever button. The front axle portion of the diagram on the transfer case shift console will light up when you shift into a four-wheel drive mode. And remember that it's normal for the front axle light to come on or go off shortly after shifting into or out of a four-wheel drive mode. However, if the front axle light does not come on after shifting into a four-wheel drive mode, or the light stays on after shifting out of a four-wheel drive mode, see your authorized Chevrolet dealer for a system check.
To shift a vehicle with a manual Instatrack system into or out of four-low or neutral, vehicle speed must be below 3 miles per hour. To begin this process, place the transmission in neutral with an automatic transmission or depress the clutch with a manual transmission. Then press the transfer case shift button on the shifter lever and shift with one continuous motion. Don't pause in the neutral range of the transfer case when shifting into four-low, as this could result in some gear clash. And keep in mind that the neutral position of your Instatrack system should only be used if the vehicle is being towed. Refer to sections 4 and 5 of the owner's manual for additional information on towing your Blazer.
If your Blazer is equipped with the electronic transfer case, shifting from two-wheel drive to four-high or four-low is as easy as pushing a button on your instrument panel and following some simple procedures. The transfer case switches are located on the right side of your instrument panel above the radio controls. Amber indicator lights in the switches show which setting you are in. When shifting, an indicator light will flash until the shift is completed, then remain solidly lit. You can shift in and out of four-high at any speed. To shift from two-high or four-high into four-low, you must be stopped or be moving less than 3 miles per hour with the transmission in neutral on automatic transmissions or the clutch pedal depressed on manual transmissions. When the transfer case is in four-low, the amber light on the rocker switch will remain illuminated.
For more information on the transfer case operation, helpful off-road driving tips and maintenance procedures, see sections 2, 4, and 6 of your owner's manual.
Cruise control. The cruise control switches are mounted on the end of the multifunction turn signal lever. To engage the cruise control, first turn it on, then accelerate to the desired speed, and push the set button on the end of the turn signal lever. The cruise control disengages when you depress the brake pedal or clutch pedal or move the control switch to the off position. The off position will erase the memory of the cruise control. To resume your preset speed after braking, momentarily move the switch to the RA, resume accelerate position at speeds above 25 miles per hour. The system automatically recalls your preset speed. For more information on cruise control, see section 2 in your owner's manual.
AM/FM stereo radio with Seek Scan digital clock and stereo cassette tape player. Forward and reverse arrows allow you to move through your tape quickly. The DNR, Dynamic Noise Reduction button, reduces background hiss on both the radio and cassette tapes. To switch playing sides of the tape without removing it, press the PROG, Program button, on the cassette player. For information and maintenance tips for your tape player, see section 3 of your owner's manual.
If your sound system includes the graphic equalizer, you will be able to adjust the bass, mid-range, and treble until you get the sound you want. This system also features a CRO2, or chromium dioxide button. It adjusts the audio quality for chromium or metal tapes, and an AM/ST button for AM stereo broadcasts.
Your sound system reproduces a full dynamic range of sound. As you're listening to the following music selections, adjust the volume, fade, balance, bass, and treble controls to suit your tastes. The bass control adjusts the lower sounds like bass drums and tom-toms. The treble control affects higher sounds like snare drums or cymbals.
As you listen to the remainder of the program, begin with the fade and balance control set in the center position. Then adjust until the speaker levels are set to your satisfaction.
We wish you many years of driving and listening pleasure in your new Blazer. Now we'll wrap up this presentation with music selections designed to let you adjust and get acquainted with your controls.